Neha. Yes, so good evening to all. Can you all hear me? Okay. Actually, your ma'am, yes, he teacher, yes, that's right. I'm good. Actually, your ma'am is uh, not well today. So on his behalf, I'll be taking his class today. The class will be on human resource management. My name is Kaushik Seth. So on behalf of the ma'am, okay. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you all too. So our today's class is on human resource and management, as you see on the whiteboard. And the topics which we are covering in today's class is the job analysis introduction, job analysis, uses of job analysis, steps in job analysis, and techniques for connecting job analysis data. So I think ma'am has also already conducted most probably 1 or 2 classes on human resource management. So I think all of you are aware about this human resource. What is human resource management? Human resource management is nothing but the management of all the employee related data information, conducting trainings, framing policies, ensuring that all the policies that are being framed are being followed properly in the organization. That is the role of the human resource department. So maintaining all the information related to employees, recruitment, all those things are being managed by the human resource team. So managing all those things is nothing but human resource management. So this is our today's topic. Now let's start the today's class. Is my voice clear and audible to everybody? Is my voice clear and audible to everybody? Okay. What about others? Mohammed says yes. What about Anoop, Diksha, Kamil? Okay. So introduction. What are the topics which we are covering in today's in this particular PPT? The previous experience with job analysis, goals of the session, outlines of the coverage and definition of terms job, job analysis, work analysis. These are we are covering. The methods of job analysis, basic building blocks, list the 4 types of building blocks and one example of each. Uses of applications, HR planning, HR staffing, HR management, then steps in completing job analysis, preparation, sampling, collecting data, analyzing data, preparing a report. So this basically we are dealing with. So job analysis. What is job analysis? Job analysis is a systematic exploration of the activities within a job. It defines and documents the duties, responsibilities and accountabilities of a job and the conditions under which a job is performed. So job analysis nothing means analyzing the job. What is your role? What are the roles and responsibilities which you have to perform while performing that particular role? All those activities associated with your job profile is called as the job analysis. That means all those activities you do while performing job is the job analysis. So the documentation includes the major responsibilities, duties and the tasks of a job as well as the kinds of knowledge, skills and abilities needed to perform the job. Whatever profile you are handling, suppose you are an IT manager or you are a software developer in a company. So what is your major responsibilities being a software developer? What are the duties and the tasks of a job you are performing, as well as the kinds of technical knowledge and skills and abilities you have for that particular job. So documenting all those things is the job analysis. So that's why when nowadays most of the job portals, what they are doing is before they put a recruitment, they put a job description. They put a job description which is also called as JD. Job description list the documents, list all those responsibilities, duties and the skills and the abilities required by the respective company for performing a particular job role. So now most of the job portals, whether you see Naukri.com, Monster.com, I mean there are n number of job portals available. So if there is any requirement or if there is any recruitment vacancy there, so they demonstrate or they display all the skills and abilities required, all the responsibilities which needs to be performed by the particular employee while performing that particular job role. So that is job analysis. Okay, is it clear to all? Any questions, any doubts, any clarifications? Anybody want to ask something? Okay. Moving ahead, what is job analysis? Job analysis is the process of getting detailed information about jobs. So job analysis is nothing but you are getting a detailed information about the jobs which you are doing, and Google.com is the best way to get as much information as you can on the job which you are going to do. So it is a technical procedure used to define the duties, responsibilities and accountabilities of a job. Now duties, responsibilities, it's almost like knowing what a particular job is tend to do or analyze. Yes, I mean there are different roles, job roles are there. Suppose business analyst, HR manager, IT manager, software developer. I mean there are a lot of roles available. So every role has certain unique roles, responsibilities and duties. So now, documenting all those is the job analysis. So this analysis involves the identification and the description of what is happening on the job accurately and precisely identifying the required tasks, the knowledge and the skills necessary for performing them, and the conditions under which they must be performed. So, I mean, to ensure that all the things are going on well within the organization, everybody is carrying out their job and everybody is carrying out their roles and responsibilities perfectly. For that, everything needs to be documented, and that documentation must be handed over to the particular employee or must be communicated through the manager to them that you have to perform these and these tasks and you have to complete this particular project within the time period. You are being paid this much amount of money for the task which you are doing. You must be requiring this kind of skills. For skill enhancement, company organizes skill training programs for their employees so that they can learn new technologies for communication skills, for technologies. There are n number of trainings being conducted by the company for their employees for the betterment of their employees. So everything must be documented, analyzed, defined, so as to avoid any kind of disturbances or problems. So that is the role of the job analysis. Job analysis defines the role of every employee within the organization so as to avoid any kind of confusion involved. So that is why job analysis is being required. Yes, good evening, Mr. Osman. So job analysis, information hierarchy. Job analysis is nothing but an accurate recording of activities involved. For these recording, we are simply gathering information to specify job attributes. The hierarchy of job analysis info are shown beside. Element, task, duty, position, job family, occupation, career. So this is the hierarchy of the job analysis. The element, the task which you are doing, what is your duty, what is the position, what is the job environment, the occupation and the career. So why people used to do job analysis? Job analysis is being done by the students or employees so that they must be very much clear about what they will going to do while handling the particular position or handling the particular job profile. How that particular job profile will help the student or the employee in the future. What are his future plans? What he wants to achieve in life? Professionally. So for getting all those clarifications, job analysis must be done at the starting, so that you must lay out your program for the future, or you must lay down your how you want to proceed in life, how you want to proceed professionally in life, what type of roles you want to handle, what are your specialities, what kind of roles suits you, so that you can professionally grow in your career. So for all those stuff, job analysis is being done. So job analysis is collecting data from n number of resources about the profile, about the technical knowledge, about any kind of knowledge. So that is job analysis, and that means analyzing the job. Okay, is it clear to all? Any doubts, any queries? Okay. Then job analysis begins at the level of the element and attempts to build understanding of the combination of components. So a job element is the smallest unit into which work can be divided. Putting tomato on a hamburger is an example of an element in the job of a cook at restaurant. So putting tomato on a hamburger is an example of an element in the job of a cook at restaurant. Then let's take a look at different elements in a job analysis process. Cook at restaurant. Let's talk about task. A task is a distinct work activities carried out for a distinct purpose. Like suppose you are a manager, you handle three things. You have to also manage a team. You must also be technically sound, and you must also try to convince your bosses as well. Try to get the project done on time. That means you are handling three different tasks, three distinct tasks you are handling for distinct purposes. One, you have to handle the team. One, you have to get the job done from your team members. One, you have to satisfy your boss, and one, you have to be technically competent. So that is all about task. Example would include typing a letter, preparing a lecture, or unloading a mail truck. A task comes from developing a work unit activity analysis. So element, activity and output. That means what is element? Raw input, what materials, data and information are needed. Equipment, what special equipment, facilities and systems are needed for carrying out the task. Then human resource, what knowledge, skills and abilities are needed by those performing the task. Then what tasks are required in the production of the output, what product information or service is provided, how is the output measured. So this is element, this is activity and this is output. These are the elements required for carrying out a particular task. For carrying out a particular task, we require some activities, and by doing those activities, we will get that desired output. So elements are being collected. Tamil Rasi is saying that we cannot see the slide. What about others? Others can see the slide. Diksha, Mohammed, Satatu, can you all see the slide? Diksha says yes. What about others? Can you all see this slide? Mohammed, Sadatu, Anup Cheria, can you all see this particular slide which is open right now? Yes. Tamil Rasi, you check it at your end. Everybody is seeing the slide. I think there is some problem with your system or something. There is some technical issue. So I think you just log out of the class and log in once again. I think that will probably help you in resolving the issue. So we are discussing on, for carrying out a particular task, you need some information, you need human resource, you need equipment, you need raw data. Then you need to plan out activities, that how you will accomplish that particular task, and by accomplishing those with the help of elements and with the help of activity, you reach the desired output. So this is how things work in an organization. What is duty? A duty is a number of tasks. Counseling students is a duty of a college instructor. So duty is nothing but carrying out a number of tasks. So duties can be classified by 4 different activities: routine duties, minor tasks that are done daily but which make a limited contribution to the objective of the department. Then regular duties. What are regular duties? Work most directly related to accomplishing the objectives of the department. Then special duties, meetings, committee work, special projects which may or may not be directly related to the department. Then innovative duties are essentially creative thinking and improvement oriented, such as finding better ways to communicate with the employees. So these are the majorly 4 types of duties which are being performed by the employees within the organization. Then position. A position refers to one or more duties performed by one person in an organization, like chief manager, deputy general manager, general manager, executives, assistant manager, manager, executive vice president, executive directors. So these are all the different business analysts, technical lead, team lead, project lead, technical architect, solution architect. So these are different positions are available in the organization, and if the more senior profile you will go, the more senior profile you will be handling, the more number of duties you have to perform. Like an executive has to perform less number of duties as compared to the manager, because the manager has to manage the team. So the more higher position you are handling, the position is nothing but designation. Position is nothing but designation you are handling within the organization. So a position refers to one or more duties performed by one person in an organization. Example: supervisor, chief manager, deputy general manager, executive vice president. So these are all examples of a position. Then what is meant by a job? So job is a type of position within the organization. A sales job could involve many sales positions. An accountant job will involve many accountant positions. An HR job will involve many HR positions. So that means the job is for you. The job is the type of position which you are handling in the department or in the company. Like example, I am the pilot, I am the co-pilot. Can you name these 2 guys? Who are they? Can anybody of you name these 2, the name of the guys here who are displayed in the photograph here? That's right. Left one is Osama bin Laden, and this one Saddam Hussein. It's not Saddam Hussein, it's Saddam Hussein. Yes. We both have a job to do. Then let's talk about occupation. Do you know this guy? Who is this? Let's talk about occupation. So an occupation is a group of similar jobs found across organization. Then occupation, when you combine the group of type of similar jobs within the organization, that is called as the occupation. Like electrician, accountants, and maintenance. So electrician is an occupation. Accountant is also an occupation. Maintenance is also an occupation. Then why it is important to know the terms? Because job analysis begins at the level of the element and attempts to build understanding of total organization functions. So if you want to understand job analysis, you want to know each and every element associated with the organization. Each element, the role of each element, how things work in the organization, you should be knowing all those stuff. Then job analysis, information hierarchy, career, sequence of positions, jobs or occupations that a person has over his or her working life. Then purpose of job analysis. Job analysis process generates 3 outcomes: job descriptions, job specifications and job evaluation. It is important to note that these are the tangible products of the work, not the job analysis, which is the conceptual analytical process or action from which we develop this outcome. Let's look at them more closely. Job description. A job description is a written statement of what the job holder does, how it is done, under what conditions it is done, and why it is done. So job description contains the following: identification, job title, reporting relationships, department, location, date analysis. Description, general summary describes the job's distinguishing responsibilities and components. Essential functions and duties list major tasks, duties and responsibilities. Others include signature of approvals, working conditions and hazards. So this will tell you about the job description. Then job specification. The job specification states the minimum acceptable qualification that the incumbent must possess to perform the job successfully. A statement of human qualification necessary to do the job usually contains such items as education, experience, training, judgment, initiative, physical skills, responsibilities, communication skills, emotional characteristics, and personality. Then nature and purpose of job analysis. Based on the information acquired through job analysis, the job specification identifies the knowledge, skills, education, experience, certification, and abilities needed to do the job effectively. Individuals possessing the personal characteristics identified in the job specification should perform the job more effectively than those lacking these personal characteristics. That's why when you see that most of the people prepares their resume, or whenever the person prepares their biodata, so in that they mention all the type of roles they have handled before, the technical knowledge which people are pursuing, the type of certifications they have done, because this will help the company in deciding that whether this guy is suitable for this particular kind of job or not. That's why the more clear your resume is, the more clear your biodata is, it will be easier for the hiring people to understand that okay, this guy is suitable for this particular job. So the job specification therefore is an important tool in the selection process, for it keeps the selector's attention on the list of qualifications necessary for an incumbent to perform the job and assist in determining whether candidates are essentially qualified or not for the job. That is the job specification. Then job evaluation. In addition to providing data for job descriptions and specifications, job analysis is also valuable in providing the information that makes comparisons of jobs possible. If an organization is to have an equitable compensation program, jobs that have similar demands in terms of skills, knowledge, and abilities should be placed in common compensation groups. Job evaluation contributes towards that end by specifying the relative value of each job in the organization. A job evaluation therefore is an important part of compensation administration. Specify relative value of each job in the organization, and it is used to design equitable compensation program. So this is all about job evaluation, job specification, and job description. Is it clear to all? Any questions, any clarifications? Okay. Now moving ahead, purpose of job analysis. So what are the purposes of job analysis? Selection, career planning, compensation, recruiting, training, and performance appraisal. So these are all the purpose of the job analysis. Now what are the job analysis methods? Observation, interview, that means interviewing the individual or group interview, questionnaire, technical conference, and diary. These are the job analysis methods. Observation method. Use the observation method. A job analyst watches employees directly or review claims of workers on the job. Although the observation method provides first-hand information, workers often do not function most efficiently when they are being watched, and thus distortions in the job analysis can occur. So this method also requires that the entire range of activities be observable. This is possible with some jobs but impossible for many. For example, managerial jobs. So for some job roles, observation method is very good. For some jobs, observation method is very good. For others, it's not that very good. Then methods of job analysis. Individual interview method. Using the individual interview method, a team of job incumbents is selected and extensively interviewed. The result of these interviews is combined into a single job analysis. This method is effective for accessing what a job entails and involves employees in the job analysis is essential. Then group interview. The group interview method is similar to the individual interview method, except that a number of job incumbents are interviewed simultaneously. That means in a single interview, there is only one person who is sitting for an interview. While when we talk of the group interview means more than one person is sitting in an interview, or more than one person is being interviewed at one time. Then structured questionnaire method. Under the structured questionnaire method, workers are sent a special designed questionnaire on which they check on rate items they perform on their job from a long list of possible task items. This technique is excellent for gathering information about jobs. However, exceptions to a job may be overlooked, and there is often no opportunity to ask follow-up questions or to clarify the information received. Technical conference method. The technical conference method uses supervisors with extensive knowledge of the job. Here, specific job characteristics are obtained from the experts. Although a good data gathering method, it often overlooks the incumbent workers' perceptions about what they do on their job. Then diary method. The diary method requires job incumbents to record their daily activities. The diary method is the most time consuming of the job analysis method and may have to extend over long periods of time, all adding to its cost. So diary method is a very lengthy process of conducting the job analysis. Okay, is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? Can you all hear me? Okay, so what are the stages in the job analysis process? Understanding the purpose of the job analysis, understanding the role of the job in the organization, benchmark position, determine how to collect job analysis information, seek clarification, develop draft, review draft with supervisor. So these are the stages involved in the job analysis process. That means first you have to understand the purpose of the job analysis. That means why you are carrying out the job analysis. Then what type of role you are handling the organization, what is the position you are being handling. Then you must determine how to collect the job analysis information. If you have any doubts, you need to seek clarification. You need to finally draft and review draft with your supervisor. So these are the stages involved in the job analysis process. Leave this. I am skipping these slides because these are not very much important for this. So multifaceted nature of the job analysis. Now
all these which we have taken up in this particular slide, we will sum up the whole. You can see the through diagrammatic view, you can try to see what is the multifaceted nature of the job analysis. Job analysis, job description and job specification at the center. Then recruiting, selection, strategic human resource planning, employee training, employee development, career development, performance appraisal, compensation, safety and health, and labor relations. These are all the multifaceted nature of the job analysis. Then what are the problems of job analysis? Support from top management. In most cases, top management supports are missing. Single mean source. There are many proven methods for collecting data. Sometimes analysts rely on only one method, while a combination might provide a better data for job analysis. No training or motivation. Job holders are great source of motivation, but they are not trained or motivated to provide quality data for job analysis. Activities may be distorted where training and preparedness do not exist. Job holders tend to submit distorted data either intentionally or inadvertently. So these are the problems of the job analysis. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this particular slide. Is it clear to all? Any doubts, any clarifications? Anybody want to ask something? Okay. I think we can just stop for a 2 minutes break. After that, we can probably start. Okay? हेलो हाँ फोन आया था आ रहे हो कब आए हाँ सर ठीक है अब गए नहीं आज शाम को भी गए नहीं भेजा है हमने नहीं शाम को गए स्वामी जी ने भी एसएमएस पे डाला था कि कोई अच्छा डॉक्टरों को बताइए रिपोर्ट दे दे कम से कम एक बार देख लें एसएमएस पे जवाब है यहाँ भी को डाला था पापा को डाला है आपकी माई को डाला है पूछने के लिए जो डॉक्टर हो अभी भी मेरे डाला है बाबू से बात हुई फोन किया हमने कहा एक बार तुम पता करो डॉक्टर हो तुम्हारे वहाँ और रिपोर्ट हमको मिल जाएगी 11 बजे रिपोर्ट तुमको मेल कर देंगे वो दिखा देना वापस इसके बाद ही यहाँ मतलब यहाँ ये बैठना ही होता है कि कौन किसी होता है यहाँ तो फीस पे तो दिखाओ तो फीस हम दे देंगे
अपना काम होना चाहिए, प्रयास करेंगे, पता चलता है। हाँ तो किसी नई जगह पे डेट वही डेट 1.8 है, आज तो नहीं पड़ा, ठीक है। Introduction, previous experience with job analysis, goals of the session, outline of the coverage, definition of terms, jobs, job analysis. I think this we have already seen. Methods, basic building blocks. This we have already seen all these things. So let's see one case study on job analysis. Let's see the job analysis of the Coca-Cola company in Pakistan. Introduction. The focus of this report is basically to analyze the different management functions at Coca-Cola Beverage Pakistan Limited in Karachi. So these functions include planning, organizing, leading and controlling. So this particular case study will tell you the different management functions which is being carried out at Coca-Cola office based in Pakistan in the city Karachi. This slide is just loading. Just a second, this slide is just loading. I think this slide is not loaded properly, that's why it's not. So I am just trying to upload this particular case study once again, so that slide can be easily opened. So I think you'll be able to understand what exactly we have covered in job analysis today. So job analysis is looking at each and every position which is being present in the organization, analyzing all those positions from individual perspective as well as from the senior management perspective. So analysis, what do you mean by the term analysis? Analysis means analyzing things in detail, so that we should be able to get more clear picture of the job roles and the job description, and also it will help in clarifications of role within the organization. That means there should not be any confusion. There should not be any confusion while carrying out the job role between the two employees. So that is why job description documents are prepared. That is why job analysis is being carried out. That is why surveys are being conducted. So this is the reason why job analysis is important. So I think there is some problem with the particular presentation from Coca-Cola. Just a second. Because I have already uploaded it at the starting of the class, but I don't know why it is not opening right now. So let me check one. Let me try to upload it once more finally, see whether it can just upload it or not. I think it's yes, I think it has uploaded. It's opening. So in the meantime, any doubts, any clarifications on today's topic on job analysis? Any questions anybody wants to ask? Any doubts somebody has not understand it in today's class? Mohammed, Sadatu, Tamil Zasi and Anoop. Any questions, any doubts? Feel free to ask me. What about Anoop and Mohammed? Yeah, it's opening now. Yes, so I think it's yes. So we are looking at the Coca-Cola company in Pakistan. So what about the history of Coca-Cola company? So Coca-Cola laid the foundation of the beverage industry when it was formed in May 1886 in Atlanta. However, it was not until 1895 that the idea of selling Coke in bottles was introduced. With the passage of time, Coca-Cola gained popularity and its product began to get recognized internationally. Thus, from its mere beginning in 1886, Coca-Cola has now been transformed into a strong multinational with its product being currently recognized all over the world. So Coca-Cola in fact has now become one of the most famous and widely consumed brands in the world. It has not only established its footings in the beverage industry, but is currently heading the list of the most financially sound companies in the world. And what about the history of Coca-Cola in Pakistan? So Coca-Cola is not a new name for the local market. Coca-Cola Beverage Pakistan Limited, which is called as CCBPL, began its operations on 26 May 1996 in Pakistan. So Coca-Cola Beverage Private Limited is a joint venture between Coca-Cola International Fraser and Nevis Singapore and Package Limited. So initially it acquired National Beverage Limited Karachi and later acquired International Beverage Limited Hyderabad. In May 1996, Fraser and Nevis, a Singapore-based bottler of Coke, bought out the local bottlers in Karachi. Not long after, it went on to acquire the bottling plants in Hyderabad as well. Since then, Coke has made an impressive impact on the local market by increasing its availability as well as its volume share. So CCBPL has decided to expand its operations in Pakistan by buying other bottlers over Pakistan, implementing their plans of acquisitions and other plans. They have recently acquired all the plants in Pakistan, as they are inclined to give more attention to increase the market share in Pakistan market. So this is about the Coca-Cola venture in Pakistan, and they are trying to acquire more and more market in the Pakistan, so as to increase the number of customers. What are the products available in Pakistan of the Coca-Cola? So Coca-Cola Beverages Pakistan has a very narrow product range. It has the following brands in Pakistan: Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta, Sprite 3G, Coke Diet and Sprite Zero. These products are sold in the market in different sizes of bottles. These sizes are available for all its products. That means of 250 ml, 250 ml non-interval, 300 ml, 1 liter, 1.5 liter and 2.25 liter. So these are the sub-products of Coca-Cola or the brands of Coca-Cola available in the market with the respective sizes. Then hierarchy of Coca-Cola in Pakistan. The general manager is sitting there. Under general manager, there is a finance manager, there is a human capital, there is a sales and marketing, there is a production, and there is a industrial relationship. Okay? Is it all clear to all? Is my voice audible to everybody? Mohammed is saying no sound. Okay. So human resource management is the function within an organization that focuses on the recruitment of management and providing direction for the people who work in the organization. So HRM can also be performed by line managers. HRM is the organizational function that deals with issues related to the people. So HRM is also a strategic and comprehensive approach to managing people and the workplace culture and environment. The importance of human resource management. Human resource management plays a strategic role in managing people and the workplace culture and environment. If effective, it can contribute greatly to the overall company direction and accomplishment of its goals and objectives. The new role in human resource management, more and more companies seek the outsourcing services of HR recruitment companies. The focuses on HRM is now moved to the strategic utilization of employees and the measurable impact of employee programs over business. Nowadays, successful companies need to be adaptive, resilient, quick to change direction and customer-centered. Within such an environment, the effectiveness of HRM is crucial to business success. The role of HR manager in Coca-Cola. HR administrators function as the first point of contact for employee inquiries and requests. Number one, this course provides a best practice approach to the key administrative activities such as policy maker, advisor, housekeeper, counselor, ethical concerns, welfare officer and legal consultant rather. So this is the role of the HR manager in Coca-Cola. Then what are the operational roles? The operational roles of HR management is heavily oriented to processing and record keeping. That means recruiter, training, motivation, communication and corporate culture. So these are the operational roles of the HR manager. What are the strategic roles? Strategic role of human resource management is the process of linking the human resource function with the strategic objectives or the policies of the organization in order to improve performance. How? Through change management, through strategic partner, through value added of HR business partner. Then job analysis. The job analysis is a formal process of identifying the content of a job in terms of activities involved and attributes needed to perform the work and identify the major job requirements. In job analysis provide information to organizations which help to determine which employees are best fit for specific jobs. Then industrial organizational psychologists are often the professionals who perform job analysis. These professionals use either a task-oriented or worker-oriented approach. So that is the role of the job analysis part. The purpose of job analysis, one of the main purpose of conducting job analysis is to prepare job descriptions and job specifications, which in turn helps hire the right quality of workforce in an organization. The general purpose of job analysis is to document the requirement of a job and the work performed. What is the ideal job analysis? Duties and tasks, environment, relationships and requirements. The importance of job analysis. Job analysis helps in analyzing the resources and establishing the strategies to accomplish the business goals and strategic objectives. Job analysis is to prepare job description and job specification, which helps to hire right quality of workforce. Job analysis can be used in training. Job analysis can be used in compensation to identify, determine skill levels, compensable job factors, work environment, responsibilities and required level of education. So job analysis can be used in selection procedures. What are the methods of job analysis? The job analysis methods can be categorized into 4 basic types: observation methods, interview techniques, questionnaires and headhunting. Then analysis of the job structure, personal evaluation, controlling, training, organizing human resources, resource allocation, span of control, delegation and accountability, authority and responsibility, work specialization and department specialization. Job analysis for Coca-Cola sales manager, educational background, knowledge, experience, professional and personal skills and general responsibilities of a sales manager. Pest analysis, that means political factors, economic factors, that means inflation, recession. Political factors mean political instability and trade barriers. Social factors, that means humiliating Muslim religion, social barriers, making a place in the hearts of young generation. Technological factors, that means imported from USA, local content and automated system and equipment. SWOT analysis, that means S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O stands for opportunities and T stands for threats. So SWOT analysis also plays a major role. In conclusion, after a detailed study on the job analysis of Coca-Cola company, it is concluded that the human resource management is delivering its competency and is prudent in acquiring human capital to achieve its strategic goals. All aspects while recruiting, selecting, training, compensation and performance appraisal of an individual are duly taken into consideration, that she or he would prove to be an unexchangeable asset for the company and will work competently to achieve organizational aims and goals in the short run as well as long run. Okay, so this brings us to the end of case study as well as to the end of our today's class. Any questions, any doubts? I think in the case study part I am little quick and fast, but I think it's a very easy case study to understand. If you are aware about the HR process of the company, you will be easily able to understand this. Okay, so hope you have enjoyed, all of you have enjoyed today's class. Since it's my first class with you people, so if you have any doubts, any clarifications, do ask me right now. And thank you for all your time. Have a great health. Have a great night. Okay, so just thank you all. Take care all. Bye bye.